Welcome back to the channel, and well, I've been creating stuff again, but this time around not on WWE 2K19, no. This time I've been creating stuff on Fire Pro Wrestling. Now I've wanted to get my hands on this game for quite some time, and a massive shout out to Spike Chunsoft, the developers, for hooking me up with a copy. And now I've been learning my way around this game. It's very different to 2K19, and finally I've got creating. And what I've done is, as you've seen recently, I've been recreating SNME content in 2K19 and I've ported it over to Fire Pro Wrestling and absolutely love the end result. As you see right here, we're in the SNME arena and the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, is taking on Daniel Bryan with the special guest referee, the General Manager of SNME, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I think the arena looks very cool. I mean, it's slightly different to what you saw in 2K19. You have the Delzinski approved logo in the middle and the main event logos on the ring apron, so it is slightly different. But that's not the only arena I brought over to Fire Pro Wrestling. Now, as you saw a few days ago, I created a brand new SNME Inferno arena. Well, you can also grab this now in Fire Pro Wrestling, because I'm going to make all of the parts to create these arenas available on Fire Pro Wrestling. All you have to do is grab those parts, place them on the arena, and then you'll have these for yourself in the game. So here you see the SNME Inferno arena, the brand new SNME Inferno arena, and the architect Seth Rollins going one-on-one with Finn Balor. Is Finn Balor using that fire case? Some great ideas in the comment section of my previous video, so thank you very much for that. And also a massive thank you for the 300 plus likes. Again, you smashed it, so that does mean I have to get my thinking cap on once again and come up with a brand new SNME arena, a new show, a new take for SNME. And again, I will be reading your comments for those ideas, to build some ideas to create that arena. But back to Fire Pro Wrestling, because I put together again a kind of pack for you guys, but it will have to work slightly differently because Fire Pro doesn't operate the same as 2K19. So for the arena, you'll have to sign in to the PlayStation Network. If you've got the game already, you just simply sign in, and then you can go to this website, and you can do that on a desktop PC or on the PlayStation itself, and you go and download each part. All you do to download each part is click subscribe on each part, and you're seeing here what you need to key into search for these items. So you grab them, take them, and then they will appear in your Fire Pro Wrestling game, and you can simply assign them to the certain parts of the arena, for example the ring apron or the ring mat. So it is very simple. Initially I was thinking, oh, how complicated is this going to be? But it's not. It really isn't. It's just a different way. We're so used to using the 2K version of things. This is different, but it works very well. So you can grab the parts, but I don't see where you can grab championships, and I have only been using this game for a little while, so in saying that I might be missing something here. But I've actually created the championships for you guys, but you can replicate them from this video. So you can't actually upload logos for your championship, not that I know of. So I've used the base relief that the game offers to create the championships, and these are the championships I have made. So of course, we have the prestigious SNME World Heavyweight Championship, which is held by The Undertaker. And all I would say for you guys to do, if you want to replicate these championships, if you're going to go and grab the logos for the arena, is to simply take the color codes and also note the relief that I used and the strap, and then you pretty much got these championships in your version of Fire Pro Wrestling. So this is the SNME World Heavyweight Championship. You've got the blue strap and the gold plate. Then we've got a slight change to this, the SNME Women's Championship. And here you see you've got the red strap to match what I had with WWE 2K19, but I've gone with a silver plate just to differentiate. So they use the same plate, but for the women, this one is a silver plate just to make it stand out. And then we've got one more addition, and this is completely different because instead of an Intercontinental Championship, I've gone with a Junior SNME Championship. So kind of to tie in with Fire Pro Wrestling and their Japan theme, obviously New Japan Pro Wrestling, I wanted to bring something like that to this game. So we've got the Junior Championship, and that has a green strap and a completely different relief, and I don't know why, kind of looks more like a boxing style championship, but I think it looks very prestigious nonetheless. So there you go, they are your championships for Fire Pro Wrestling, and if you want to recreate them in your version, again very simple, note the color codes, select the right strap and choose the right relief, and bang, the job is done. So there you go, this is the Fire Pro Wrestling SNME pack, and I've got to say I really enjoyed playing Fire Pro Wrestling, navigating around a new wrestling game. Yes, I know it's been out a little while, but I'm getting stuck into it right now. And I did have a rather cool idea with Fire Pro Wrestling that I want to bring to the channel, and I'm going to say to you guys, as you guys are doing so well at the moment with smashing that like button, if you get over, should we go a bit higher? If you get over 350 likes, I know that's a big ask, but if you get over 350 likes, I'm going to bring you something very cool with Fire Pro Wrestling. Now, I've been watching the way that the game works. I think I could do some very nifty things here. It would be completely different in terms of the way it plays out with WWE 2K19, but I love the feel of this game. It's got that old style, that old vibe. Yes, it's much more like, you know, your WrestleFest kind of style of game, and that's given me flashbacks to previous wrestling games, and it's given me a flashback to a time of something that I've always wanted to create, but I've never gone there. But I might just go there now. So if we get 350 likes, if we can smash that, then I might very well bring you something I've wanted to do for such a long time. But nevertheless, you can now download all this content for PlayStation 4 on Fire Pro Wrestling. I'll call it again another SNME pack, and I did enjoy what I created, and I do want to do more with this game. So like I said, if you want to see that, make sure you let me know. And also as well, some of the matches which are put together, they were CPU versus CPU, and they were crackers. I mean, the chemistry between the superstars worked perfectly. So the Undertaker versus Daniel Bryan with Stone Cold Steve Austin as a special guest ref, that was a pretty decent match. And Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins, and I actually used that match to almost crown the junior champion, which was indeed Finn Balor. But I used that match just to see how it would play out, because I want to understand whether or not the CPU can work well together. It appears to do so very well, in fact. But that match was great too. So if you'd like me to put some commentary on that match, just as almost like, you know, a tester, you guys can see how that match played out. So again, let me know in the comments. But for now, please rate, comment and subscribe. I just brought you some Fire Pro content. This, I like that. This is Delzinski signing out.